Larry BOZZLZ Show.
This is the Larry BOZZLZ Show. You might want to call it the LBS. They happen to be over here inside Dansoman, Russia side of things. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I had seen that one of the promising artists inside the Republic of Ghana, I'm talking about one talent, musical piece, a musical jam, it's not been seen for a minute. So I'm like, okay, I have to look out for this particular jam and then put him on a LBS. Today over here, ladies and gentlemen, inside Blinks Pop, I've got my brother man representing the street to the fullest, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, my brother man. Way back in the days, he used to be called Governor, but right now he's quite on the name Abban. Introducing to all of us, Abban. Welcome to the show, campaign, my brother.
Yes, sir, brother. Everything Chris, everything nice, you know.
So when you say everything Chris and everything nice, what you mean?
Yeah, what I mean is, Chris is like crisp, you know, something very smooth, something very Irie. So I mean, my life is Irie, everything is blessed. You know what I mean?
But
Thanks for life. You know?
you do what?
We give thanks for life. Life over everything.
Straight. But it's been a minute. It's been a minute for people who never never heard of Abban. Who are you?
Yeah, I am Abban Music. That's my pseudonym, let me say. But my real name is Bernard Fifi Abban. Yeah, I'm a Fanti, and I'm a musician. I'm a reggae musician, but I'm a how should I put it? Let me say I'm a versatile artist, so I do any other genre as well.
Okay. How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing this for about 12 years now.
12 solid years. Wow. What was the first song you ever recorded?
First song I ever recorded, wow. I remember I recorded it at Genius Selection Gideon, the CEO of Safwa Band. Yeah, we all grew up inside Russia, Luso Park. So I recorded my first song, and the title was The Summer Day. Yeah, and I did a second one. That was a gospel song. I think the gospel song we promoted it more than the summer day. So I think I'll put it on the gospel song. Okay. It was a gospel song.
Can I have a feel of the first one you did before the gospel song?
Yeah, the first one I did was rap. I used to rap before, so I go like. The summer day, yo, the summer day. I like the summer day. The summer is the day that I like. I hope you know. When the summer goes and I used to feel cold, I want a girl to keep me warm in the fold. You know what I mean? Yeah, something like that.
Straight, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he told you from the onset that he's a versatile artist and coming straight to you over here inside, how do we call it? Russia side of things. That's Russia Blinks Pop. Yeah, this is one of the pops you have to come check out. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the conversation still continues over here inside of Blinks Pop. Now, what I need for you to know is that he is one gem you have to root out for. As we are talking right now, check out his songs on all digital platforms, and of course on YouTube, as the album side of things. Check out. The conversation continues over here inside of Blinks Pop. Now, tell me. The one you did with that's what you just did, the first one, but the gospel one, what influenced the gospel bit of you?
Gideon, by then the CEO of Safwa Band now, Gideon was more of a gospel, you know, person, you know, and myself, I used to be a Christian, so I loved gospel as well. That was why I did a gospel song, at least, you know, to test my faith.
Well, you said you used to be a Christian, which means you know more into Christianity.
I'm no more into religion. I'm not a religious person anymore. I would say I'm a spiritual person instead. So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So how do you connect to the source of life?
Through myself.
How do you do it?
Yeah, I pray to myself.
Let's say for instance you wake up at dawn or in the morning. What do you do?
I pray. I pray to the Most High who created me, and I know that He's in me.
Can we have an illustration of what you do in the morning? Like, for instance, this morning, what you did when you woke up and you saw you had life. What did you do? Let's have an illustration of it.
Well, to be truthful, I woke up and the first thing that woke me up was a phone call from my mom, and you know, We greeted each other. But after that, I had to pray. I'd be like, Jah, I put today in your hands. You created me, so I put everything in your hands. Let it be how you want it to be. And I believe that Jah is in me. So that's the kind of prayer I pray. I don't pray to God through any other person, but through myself.
You know, when we talk about this industry, entertainment, radio, TV, I've been in there for a minute. And I hear things and I see things and I also adapt to things. Okay, so what is happening right now is there are several words on the street, or there's a word on the street when we mention Abban, which is to the fact that people are saying a whole lot of things about you on the street. Because how many songs do you have to your credit now?
Now I have about 11 to 12 songs now. I believe 11, 12. Yeah.
Okay. Are you signed to any record label?
I was, but no more. No more.
Which label were you signed to?
I was signed to Ites record label inside Nima. Yeah.
Okay. How did you get signed to Irie?
I would say that Irie came up with a rhythm. There was this rhythm culture. So Irie came up with a rhythm called Irie Bus Rhythm, and Elombini. I knew Elombini for quite some time before Irie. So Elombini was coordinating the artist to Irie, and he'd be like, "Yo, Abban, I want you to be on this rhythm." So Elombini gave me the rhythm, and I went to Irie to do what I could do on the rhythm. So I think that. I had to shoot my own video, promote it separately. I believe that is why Irie thought that this artist knows what he want to do, because for all I know, all of the rest of the artists didn't shoot their personal video for that rhythm. I did mine and I promoted it as well. So I believe that's why Irie signed me.
But why was it like you had to record your own video and promote it?
I believed in the song I did so much that I felt like Irie also did their video, but it was a medley. It was a short video of all the artists that was on it. But I felt like I wanted to promote mine separately and let the people. And it was the first time I had to do a video, or the last time I had to do a video in the name The Governor. Yeah, so I felt like I really had to push that track out there for the people to know about it. And I loved the message that was in the song. So promoting it in my own way was also going to help the promotion from Irie as well.
What was the title of the song? What's the title of it?
Love. Show Some Love. Show Some Love. That's the title.
Show Some Love. It's on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You go on YouTube, you type my name, Abban, Show Some Love, and you're going to find the song.
How did the song do for you?
It did great. I think that what I promoted personally did very great as well, on YouTube, and I went to 1 or 2 TV stations to do more promo and interviews on there as well. And the response I had from the fans, both on social media and on the streets, made me know that it did good. Yeah.
There are several industry players or music heads over here inside of GH. Which music head came to your aid ever since you dropped that song?
A couple. I wouldn't say. Are you looking for an entity, like a person?
Yeah.
Well, a whole lot. I had a whole lot of people coming in to say, "Yo, what I'm doing is very good. They want to come on board and all that." But Irie had already spoken with me. Yeah, and told me that they wanted to work with me and all that. So anybody that came, I actually had to let them know that I'm talking to some people. So yeah.
Straight. Abban, ladies and gentlemen, is the musical gem we're talking to right now over here inside Blink's Pop, Russia side of things, and of course, as quite on the 12-letter Larry BOZZLZ. This show campaign is brought to you by AN Baby Shop. Your one-stop shop for all your baby needs. All you have to do is to call the number 0244-166297 for everything babies you need. They're located over there inside Kaswa on the new hospital road. Everything babies, baby cosmetics, baby food, both local and foreign. Check them out on the number 0244-166297. Who is deportee to you?
Deportee. I call him Ras Deportee. Yeah, Deportee. Let me say this. Let me say it in this way. Deportee was my road manager when I was signed to Irie Studios. Irie Studios had to employ a road manager, or let's say a manager that was going to take me around and to and fro and all that. So and Deportee happened to be the one that Ites, the CEO of Irie, Alex Adams, employed to be my manager on the label. So Deportee was my road manager, and is or could still be my road manager if I want it to be like that still.
Okay, so talk about this one. Word on the street is that Deportee left you because your career was lagging to the point that he felt he was wasting his time. What would you say to that?
Um, well, I really haven't heard that because I haven't come out to say anything about whatever that's been going on with me and Irie and all that. So what I can say is I think that Deportee is not really the one that was investing in my career, in my craft. Yeah, there was the investor. That's the CEO of Irie Studios. So I believe if you would see that Deportee is leaning back or laying back, then probably the CEO of Irie or wherever the money is coming from is not coming anymore. That's why you're seeing it that way. Yeah.
But when you say okay, so you're not really blaming Deportee for whatever is happening right now to you. What made you part ways with Ariite?
I think that it has to be a matter of patient or not getting to hear from them. You know what I mean? Should be told, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy being on this journey right from when Irie signed me. Irie signed me, and I think about 5 months later, they signed me in July, and in December, everything cut. You know, you couldn't hear from anybody. You call Deportee, be like, yo, I can't hear from the investor. That like this like this. So everything became like basa crowd. I say it came to a halt in a way. So um, I think that I don't know how to answer this question. That what caused me.
You see, in your own words, you're like there's a lot being happening with yourself and Ariite. So we just wanted a summary of what was happening between yourself and Ariite before you kissed it by, or they kissed you by.
It was a mutual agreement. It was an understanding that we feel like the movement is not going on like it used to be, because we just worked for 5 months and that's it. So we both felt like the movement is not going on well. I don't know if it's a financial problem to them. I don't know, but that's how it went. The movement wasn't going on well, so we just had to part ways.
But being when you were assigned to Ariite, did you have a manager?
I had a team. I was working with before Irie.
Apart from Deportee.
Yeah, I came to meet Deportee at Irie. Yeah, so before Irie, I had a team that I was working with. Yeah. Before that,
How many of them?
there were about four.
What was Elombini's play to your career linked to Ariite?
Like I said, Elombini was the one that sent me to Irie to be on that rhythm. So at the beginning, when everything was about to kickstart, Elombini was, let me say, was the media personnel or let's say the publisher for Irie, signed to me. Let me put it this way: like Elombini is the one that would have worked for my radio and TV tour, my media tour, and all that. So that was what he was supposed to be doing. But I think along the line, I don't know what happened, but we couldn't see his services anymore. Yeah, we couldn't see his services anymore.
So there could be something. Maybe the Larry BOZZLZ show have to find out from Elombini as well, with respect to Irie, yourself, and Elombini being inclusive. Okay, so It's hard. What were they supposed to do for you? I haven't signed for them for 5 months. What was Irie supposed to do for you?
Um, I said that I wasn't going to mention how long we signed or for the duration we signed, but we only worked for 5 months, and if I was to expect something from them, then it should have ended within 5 months.
Okay, so I've been saying countlessly, time and again, that you as one gem, if Ghanaians or music front or music heads support or promote, we're going to see the Ghana economy on a different kind of bubble. Now, you see, I don't, sometimes when I sit down quietly, I don't understand what is happening to our music scene or our music front. The real talents don't really get support like they supposed to get the support. You understand? If for instance, if you are singing showing your D capital, then people were gonna come to you. And but once you're singing, you're doing everything, you're versatile, and you're doing everything. Whole lot of people have a different mentality for you. What do you think is the cause of this?
Mm, I think that I think everything depends on me, the artist. I think that I still have to keep working hard. I still have to keep doing what I have to do, because I just can't wait for anybody. I gotta do my own thing. So I believe doing my own thing is going to set things right.
I mean, when we talk about a deportee and yourself, when Shatawale went off for 10 years, deportee was one of the persons or the people who brought Shatawale back to life. Now, if money is money, but money is not everything. So, if you said in your own words that because the finances and everything from Irie couldn't come through, it wasn't coming. When you called deportee, he was a bit reluctant to you.
We both couldn't hear from the investor. From that time, from that 2018 December up until till, we couldn't hear any positive thing from the investor. So I guess that's why.
Okay, but deportee was one guy who's been in the industry for years. He's had connects. He could have just picked you up from Irie and pushed you to some other people. Looking at the name, not even the person, the name deportee, would you say he's an opportunist?
No, I wouldn't. I would if it's meant to be negative, I would say no because opportunities are good though, but I would say no. No because the music business is work. Is business, and therefore if you look for somebody's service, I think you really need to pay or motivate the person to do that. So I believe that coming up as an upcoming artist as well, since 2018, you have to be, paying. They call it payola. You have to be giving or do all this payola and that. So I believe that we need money or we needed money to still keep the thing going. I mean, to have a hit song or to be recognized in the system, your promotion got to be tight. Yeah, that's what I believe.
Being in the industry for 12 solid years, what was the very last song video you dropped before we've not really been hearing of you?
The very last video was Pretty Lady. Pretty lady, I wanna make you my one and only. So come in on me yard and pretty lady, I wanna take you to my paradise and make you my world. That was the last video we dropped, and I think it was rolling on xylophone for a couple of weeks, and that's it. Yeah, we dropped that in November 2018, November 2018.
Before Pretty Lady, which video did you drop?
Say No to Drugs. We had Say No to Drugs before Pretty Lady.
Let me have a feel of it.
Yeah, I said, ni hawa kwa wabode se no, ni wachi jonjo ba, Ghana man bi feaba, ko ni wa shwe na kanchufa, ni hawa na gba, e ha gbe ke bi e fio e sha. Wana magani jena bari yaramu basu tunani kubari mudena society against them thing. Our culture never side them thing. Get to you, try to stay away from it. Tramadol and cocaine can't help you, no. So say you know, get to you, say no to drugs. Yeah, man.
Straight up, straight up. I love this vibe over here, ladies and gentlemen. It's still coming to you over here inside of Russia, side of things, ladies and gentlemen. Blinks Pop, Larry BOZZLZ, and of course, I'm my brother man, Abban, representing the street to the fullest musical gems. Okay, so I just want you to be in the know that as well. This show campaign is brought to you by A&B Baby Shop, the one-stop shop for your baby needs, your baby cosmetics, baby food. All you have to do is call the number 0244166297. They're located over there inside the Kaswa, the new hospital road. Call the number 0244166297. What is holding you back?
What is holding me back? I think that it's promotion. I mean, finances for promotion. Because right now I got my own studios where I record my songs, and I make sure I get it to those that are necessitated to listen to the song and let me know that this is good to go and all that. We have everything set. I'm about to release my EP, and I'm about to shoot videos for the EP and all that. But I think that it's all about promotion. When you've done all of these, you need some finances, some cash, some investment to help promote this wonderful songs that I'm about to release. So I think what is really holding me down is promotion. I mean, finances for promotion.
Finances for promotion. Apart from music, what you do?
I used to be a journalist, but I paused that for music a little bit, and then right now I'm running the studio a little bit, and I also have Luke Zimple Apparel. It's a clothing line shop right in front of my house where I sell these gold chains and a lot of stuffs. Yeah.
Which station was you?
I used to work for Ghanaian Times before I moved to Cape Coast to work for Radio Central. It's a GBC affiliate over there.
What exactly what were you doing there?
For Ghanaian Times, I was a reporter. That was 2011. And for Radio Central, I was a show host as well and a news anchor.
Which show were you hosting?
Hosting the Positive Vibration. It happens 9 p.m. to 12. So I basically closed the station. Yeah, when I was working over there, and in the morning I read the news 10 a.m. and I do a recap at 11 a.m.
Well, how do you feel about record labels and artists in Ghana?
I feel like I don't want to blame record labels, and I don't want to blame artists as well, because I'm an artist myself. I don't want to blame myself or blame any other person, but I feel like we're not really ready to call out. Looking at how some of them really they work with the artist. I think in my own space, I think that the value is not really there. Yeah.
And what do you think is the reason the value is not there?
Let me put it this way: if you, Larry, have 100 million, say 100 million Ghana cedis, and you remove 100 cities out of 100 million Ghana cities to do something, I think that you wouldn't really think of what you are using that 100 cities to do. But if you have only 100 cities and you remove 10 cities out of the 100 cities, you really think of what you're going to use the 10 cities to do. You value what the 10 cities is going to do. So therefore, you have to keep following or keep doing more, so that whatever the 10 cities you have used to do would yield something for you. So I think that value is not really there. Most of the record labels feel like they just helping the artist to be out there. Yeah, they don't really think far. They don't really have the foresight that one day this artist is going to be big, and I'm also going to get my whatever I've invested into that. Yeah, I think that's what I've seen in my space. Yeah.
You did a song titled Agro, but you've been speaking for some time now, and I've not heard you mention it.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I think that you haven't really asked about it. And Agro was the first song we actually released. When I got signed on to Irie, Agro was the first video and a song we actually released that really catch wave. And it's still a big song. I feel like we didn't really promote that song. Yeah.
By then you were signed to Irie.
Yeah, that was the first song on the Irie that we started promoting.
Let me have a feel of it.
Frisauni wa na pribi ya yamio wade ya na pro na mintume wate baby frisauni wa na pribi ya yamio wade midwe ya na pro baby tribe mio my endi agro big girl wade baby, my India grow big girl, yeah. Tribe my India grow big girl, my India grow, yeah. For the girl them, you don't know Abban music representing,
So definitely there's no auto key over here or what? No, nothing. It's a real vibe over here. I mean, how can you be doing a song like this, and for some time now we've not been hearing of you? How? What is the problem? What is that thing that is holding you back? As in Abban, by now we need to hear you rocking stages, even this December, rocking stages. And it feels like right now your career is a bit slow. What is holding you back?
That's true. Like I said before, it's a promotion, for me, I don't want to say Irie didn't try. I don't really want to say that, but I think that they could have done more. They could have done better in promoting this song actually in particular. They could have done more in promoting the songs we released. We released about just 3 or 4 songs, and that's it. So I think it's promotion, and whoever is going to come on board again as an investor must have that zeal and must know that he has to value the artist and the artist's craft. You just don't have to take it like, oh, no. You got to really follow whatever you're doing. That's the kind of investor I think I would need now to kickstart once again.
So right now you need an investor.
That's right. I need an investor that has the foresight, not necessarily an industry person though, but if I get an industry person, fine. But somebody that is really going to make sure that he's making account of whatever he's putting into the craft or he's investing into the craft. That way, the person would have the value for whatever he's pushing, so that they can try and make the thing big and make money out of it. Because it's all about money. You put money inside, you make the money. But I think. That's it.
You think what?
I think that the Irie really didn't have that foresight. Yeah, I'm not blaming anybody, but you don't know somebody in pocket inside. So yeah.
But did you really find out the actual reason you got? But how many years roughly were you signed to Irie?
Yeah, I never said this anywhere. I was asked several times. I refused to say it. We signed for 5 years. Yeah, and we worked for only 5 months. So you should know what I'm really talking about.
That's why some people word on the street, or some people are saying that your brand or the way you are handling yourself wasn't really that of what Irie was looking out for. That's why they terminated your contract after 5 months.
I think that I don't know what really happened, but like I said, we weren't, or I wasn't hearing from the investor. We weren't really hearing from the investor. So I don't know. Let me put it this way.
If you say you were not hearing from the investor, I don't really get you, because you had Elombini, the person who pushed you in there.
Yeah.
You had deportee, the person who was running your road managerial staff and the likes. So I'm asking, if you say you're not hearing from them, why didn't you reach out to any of these two personalities to know exactly what was happening with your front? You understand? Because I mean, you didn't just go there. You went there by some people, and all these persons I'm mentioning, Elombini and of course Deportee. Elombini, for instance, was a publicist for Samini. And Deportee was before Shatawale became Shatawale. When Shatawale went off for 10 years, Deportee was one of the reasons Shatawale came back. And right now, Shatawale is everywhere. So there's something Deportee did for Shatawale that Deportee didn't do for you. Now I'm asking, why didn't you reach out to all these personalities, Elombini and Deportee?
I did.
You did?
I did.
And what did they tell you?
Like I said before, we all know that the money, or sorry, let me say, we all know that our investor was one person, and before Elombini can do anything, because I was an upcoming artist by then, and wherever we were supposed to go, we had to pay something. So before Elombini would get up to do anything, he has to hear from the investor. He has to get something from the investor. Before Rasdipoti will do anything, he also has to do same. Before I also want to do something, we all had to do same through one person. Yeah, so I think that in December, when I wanted to release Mr. Loverman, there's a song I released. I am Mr. Loverman. When I wanted to release that song, we met with the investor, and I told him that
December which year?
December 21st, 2018. 2018. That was the last time I heard from him, or I had anything to do with promotion with the investor Alex Adams of Irie. Yeah, so we had a meeting with him, and we had a budget to promote that song, Mr. Loverman, on 21st. Right from 21st, I couldn't hear from him again. I tried to reach out through Rasdipoti and Co, but they all said they can't hear from him. Sometimes you would chat him, you would WhatsApp him, you would see him online, and he's gonna read and all that, but the response doesn't come, So I think right from there, right from December 2018, everything cut, promotion and everything cut. So there was a time in 2019 when I wasn't able to hear from them, so I moved out of where I used to be at Ajingana, because I got robbed. Security over there was very poor, so yeah, I got robbed and I had to move back to Russia here. So since 2019, when I moved back to Russia, I couldn't hear from him still. Emma, there was a time we had to try hard to make sure that we meet up with him. We met, and all of a sudden, I don't know why, but he said that he didn't want to work again because he had an issue with the police, blah blah blah. So his money he's become financially disturbed a little bit. So that was in 2019. From January downwards, we didn't hear from him. And when we heard from him, this is what he said. First time. So later on, we were there, and he called me up again and said that we had to meet again and talk. We met, we talked again and everything, and he said, okay, we were going to work. I don't know what happened again. You try to find out, you try to link up with him, and you don't get to.
What's his name again?
Alex Adams.
Alex Adams. Okay.
Irie Studios.
CEO of Irie Studios. And he said he had an issue with the police.
Yeah.
Working with him, what was he into apart from music?
He's a businessman. He had shops, that work for him. So he's a businessman.
But he didn't tell you exactly what the issue is with the police.
Not really. I think that it has to do with one of his businesses, So that was the main issue, and that he said that was the reason why we couldn't hear from him, because he was going up and down to sort the issue. I think one of his workers, so he has to also come in to work things out for his workers. So that was the main reason. And he called another meeting, said that now we're going to work. I shouldn't worry, everything is going to be fine, and we're going to do photo shoot, we're going to do this and that. But the time was up for the photo shoot. I tried to reach him up and all that. Still, he called me to advise me that he knows my career. He doesn't want me to be down like that, to be roaming about like that. So right now, as financial problem is there, and I should understand, and let us go our separate ways. I said that I don't have anything to say because he's the investor. If he's saying this and that, then fine. And he called again that, oh, I should forget we're going to work. So that's 3 times.
But hold on. Did you sign, when you got signed to Irie for 5 years, was there anything on paper, like a contract, where it showed that you've been signed to Irie for 5 years?
Yeah, we had a contract.
And then when the contract was being terminated, was it verbal or it was still on paper?
I have evidence when we had a verbal agreement because of how he was going back and forth. I felt like, oh, okay, the advice he gave me, I think he's really serious about it. That's why still or so I went back to him and said, boss man, what you've been doing, seriously, I know they feel okay, I know they like. I'm very much depressed after being robbed and all that. I know they feel okay into me. If truly whatever you've said to me all of these while, say, you want us to part ways, and I feel, say, yeah, it's time for us to do that so that I can also have my peace of mind to work. Because minim say I'm under contract, there are certain things I can still be doing.
So your contract is not terminated?
Verbally it is, and I chatted him, I told him, say, I really wish that we terminate the contract legally like we did when we were signing as well. And he said that, oh, deportee said it's no big deal, so we should let it go like that, just verbally like that.
Deportee says...
That's what Alex Adams told me. That
he told you what?
I asked him that, boss man, please, when can we meet again so that we do the paperwork to terminate the contracts like we had the verbal agreement to do so? And he said, oh, Abban, don't worry. You know me, I've told you, don't worry at all. But deportee also said that it's no big deal if we haven't parted ways on paper. But there's a verbal agreement there. It's no big deal. That's what he told me.
And what did you say?
I told him I'm not clear with that. I really wish that we would have such a termination that is very legal. But
okay, let's say you signed in 2018 and you signed for 5 years. Right now, let's say if everything was rosy with you and Irie, how many years? We are in 2020 now. So how many? 2021. So how many years now? 2021. 3 years now. So you had 2 more years to go. Now, do you know?
And we parted ways not just this year, last year. It was in 2019.
Okay. But do you know if, for instance, right now, if another record label comes up and they want to sign you on, Irie, because you've not penned anything on paper, Irie can take you on. Do you know that?
Sure, I know that. I know. That's what I'm saying. I have evidence of all the verbal agreements we've had and some of the chats. I told him about the termination of the contract as well legally. I have evidence of all that. So if later on they feel like they want to take me on, I think that they breached the contract first because we're working, and whatever you said you were going to do, you weren't doing it anymore just after 5 months in 5 years. So I think I'm not mistaken at all. They rather are.
Right now, if Alex calls you, would you agree to sign, or would you agree to continue the contract you signed, which is terminated verbally, or you kiss it by?
I would agree that we terminate the contract that we had verbally terminated. That's that contract that is still there. I would agree that we terminate that, and then we go into a different term now.
Knowing that Alex told you deportee says is nothing, I mean, you can just kiss it by verbally. If deportee right now comes to you and says, I want us to still work, what would you say to deportee?
He would want us to still work with Irie, or he would want us to work just in like partner.
Well, if deportee says he would want you to work with you and him, would you say yes or no?
Of course. I mean, I like deportee's profile, whatever he does. Yeah. So even if I'm not working with deportee like very close, and I need link-ups, I'm still gonna link up with deportee.
But if deportee says he wants you to work with Irie, what would you say?
I think that I wouldn't love to work with Ites no more. Yeah, because of what I've been through, I wouldn't want to work. I don't know why they would want to work with me again now.
If there's any ghetto youth, any street boy watching, so talented, and the person is being approached or poached by Irie, what is that one word you want to tell that ghetto youth?
Whoa, I don't want to bring down nobody's business, cause for real, for the first 5 months, I wouldn't say they didn't do anything. They really tried. They promoted 3 songs within 5 months, and it was really going far. So they did very well. I don't know what happened. As no be in a star, be in a destiny. Maybe another person can thrive with them, but not me. So I wouldn't say, oh, Charlie, don't go there. That place is like this or like that. But it's definitely going to be a contract. So they also got to look into the contract, get a lawyer to look into it for them. And if they think they want to work with them, fair enough.
Straight. Did you get a lawyer to look into your contract?
Sure, I did that.
What's the name of the lawyer you got?
His name is DC Kwame Kwachi inside Cape Coast. Yeah, DC Kwame Kwachi.
Right. Anyways, bro, just take this from me. You as a talented artist, I don't see you just over here inside Russia, Ghana, or Africa. I see you across the world because of the kind of musical gem, musical piece you bring out. Now, I just want you to talk to the cams, right? Your very, 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 very last words, even though you are not kicking it, you're not kicking the basket, you're not dying. I mean, with respect to the program, what would you want to tell the masses over there, your fans and everybody watching?
Yeah, big up yourself, Abban music fans. You don't know, Semi still there. I know that you're looking up. You're looking forward to a whole lot of good music from Abban music, and I'm also working hard. I'm doing what I have to do. Like I said, I recorded songs. I have to release my EP this month, hopefully. If not, then probably next month or on my birth month, that's March. Yeah, I hope to release my EP. So my fans, never lose hope. I know you still day my back. I also day for you. Everything nice. Nyeka kwakra, imbeshianya, straight. Abban music representing. Bless up. And keep streaming my songs. Keep checking out my videos on YouTube. Keep following me on all social media platforms still. Kamidea at Abban Music. Straight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to bounce out and go check out some other stuffs and, of course, other spots. It's been a rollicking session over here with myself, Larry BOZZLZ, and, of course, my brother man, Abban Music, over here inside the Blink Spot, Russia side of things, down someone, Russia, in case you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen. Stream his music, he said it. On all the ghetto platforms, ladies and gentlemen, stream, check it out. And of course, I'm telling you, watch out, mark today's date. He is going to be one of the gems on the African continent. Mark today's date. As quiet on the 12th letter, Larry BOZZLZ. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to bounce out. But I'm bouncing out, telling you to go stream my brother man, Abban's music. Big shouts to yourself, Deportee. Big shouts to yourself, Elombini. You know, he's doing well with the Shatawale.
Yeah. I see him lately with Shatawale and everything is Chris Scratch. I just saw recently a new video.
One done.
Yeah, one done. But I love that video there. Big up yourself, Ras Deportee. You don't know, say Abban music represented still, We're there for you. Respect every time. One love.
Straight. So, if you need an artist over here inside the Republic of Ghana on the African continent, West African continent to invest in, then there's only one artist I'll root out for. I'm talking about my brother man, Abban, representing over here inside Blink Spot, Russia side of things, ladies and gentlemen. We have to bounce out, live the life you love the life you live. But please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's the Larry BOZZLZ Show. You might want to call it the LBS. Before we bounce out, we're about to do something for all of you to understand how it goes down. When I say the LBS, you say Okribi Agozamale. When I say LBS, you say Okribi Agozamale. LBS.
Okribi Agozamale.
LBS.
Okribi Agozamale.
Do you understand what it means?
I don't understand.
It means we are bringing exclusivity to everybody who's in chat over there.
What lingua is that?
It's not lingua, it's shidengo.
Lingo. Oh my God, that's a show, Kimping. You know what I mean?
Yes, what's up? That's what's up. So,
Yeah,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, thank you so very much.
Thank
We've
you.
got a whole lot of stuff. Thank you so very much. We've got a whole lot of stuff for everybody who's watching. Check us out on our next interview. But right now, it's been a rollicking session, like I said, with my brother man Abban Music represented on the streets of Dansuman, Russia side of things. Larry BOZZLZ and of course Abban Music. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Subscribe to this one as well. And of course we've got a whole lot of stuff coming your way. Big shouts going out to A and Baby Shop over there inside of Kasua New Hospital Road. If you need baby food, baby cosmetics on the local and of course on the foreign front, then you have to do is to call the number 0244 166297. We out like a light bulb. Peace, shalom be to everybody. Agro, check it out on the YouTube. Peace, shalom.
Larry BOZZLZ Show.